In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, we did it right this week.
That's so exciting.
All right, we got Chad and Keith.
It goes from like Hank Parker's Outdoor Magazine to like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, all dramatic and stuff.
You know, we are. Here's the deal, man. We are leaders. We're not followers in the podcast industry. We
That's
make
right.
our own stuff.
Yeah.
And just like Chad made a bait that said, "You know what, guys? This is how I'm gonna catch fish." And guess what? He is the leader. Everybody's behind him.
Yeah.
Chad actually just won the Spotty Bowl again.
Yeah.
So that's the champion of champions. So the Spotty Bowl series has been going for 5 years, and there's 3 different divisions in 2 different series. So there's a North Series and a South Series.
Yeah.
So there's basically 3. So there's could be 6 champions every year. And so for the last 5 years, anyone that has won a belt from their division in either series is invited to fish this tournament. So it's a champion of champions.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I won the champion of champions 3 years straight.
Jeez. And
Where's the belt?
In the other room. You want to see it?
We want to see it.
I want to ask you though, Chad. Though that was all with hookup baits.
That's the only thing I tell you on, Marty. You know that.
I just wanted to ask to make sure. That's all. So.
If Chad is not using a Mep spinner or a rooster tail, he's using hookup baits.
Look at all those plaques on his wall back there.
Oh, yeah.
Is that like?
Oh, that was just that. That wasn't even a setup.
I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna ask him when he comes.
What is
Hey,
that?
Chad, are those plaques from like bowling leagues or is that fishing?
What's that?
Are those plaques on your wall from bowling leagues or is that from fishing?
Oh, in the other room.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's all fishing.
Okay.
Tournament plaques and club turn.
Oh my god.
Everything. Oh, there's a whole room that's just wallpapered with them. But
Wow.
this is the belt I got last weekend. So it's a revolver. You got to fight for this belt, right?
Right.
So it's a
Yeah.
So someone's got to take it from me. So you see the name tags here.
That is awesome.
That's 2003. Here's the thing. 2003. Then 2024. So now they're probably going to place one right there.
Jeez.
Or this year, 2026.
Wow.
I mean, they'll put the 2026.
25.
No,
That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. Well deserved, man. You're on fire. And that kayak you got, which kayak did you use to catch those in?
Oh, that was definitely the one that's in the YakOffs. That's the
Nice.
new canoe U10. But I got a new trolling motor on there. I don't know if you've seen that video I posted yesterday. I got the Minn Kota Taroba.
On the front. It's on the front.
Saltwater.
White. It's white, yeah.
Yeah. So I did have the motor guide.
Oh.
But right when I did the rebuild of my kayak, I only used it 2 more times. And it was kind of starting to get on its way out. And the last time I used it, it sounded like a tractor. It got corrosion on the inside. So every time the propeller would turn, it would hit that corroded spot. And it would go, and the faster you went, it was imagine those guys down there are thinking a tractor's coming to run them over.
Yeah.
So
I saw that on
So you put the new Tarova on there?
yeah, so I just upgraded to the new Taroba for.
Great.
There you go, guys. The Taroba. What's it called? The motor? Taroba?
The Taroba. Minn Kota.
Minn Kota Tarova. So the difference you tell them in the Minn Kota series is the saltwater ones are white.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just with the motor guides too.
But I've seen guys in freshwater with those.
Yeah. Oh, they can go fresh.
Yeah.
It's just that's why my motor guide died, because it was a freshwater that I was using in saltwater.
Okay. Yeah.
And Derek over at New Canoe actually, because I always thought The motor's a motor. It's like,
No.
what's the difference?
Derek at Kayak Fishing Supplies.
Yeah, Derek at Kayak
Not
Fishing
New Canoe.
Supplies.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I always say New Canoe because that's how he's in my phone, because that's where I first met Derek, is when he worked at New Canoe.
I know, like me and your phone says Keith, guy that catches massive fish, but I get it.
No, he's my favorite Canadian.
There's a lot of guys on here, and I just want to clarify that this is the semifinals, guys, and we have Chad. Unfortunately, the guy he's going against, Justin Floyd, we can't find him. I don't know where he's at. Where's he at?
He's in Florida on a shoot for Bonafide. That's what he told me. So
okay.
It's not here.
Man, what a deal. So Chad,
that's too bad for him.
Yeah, that's cool. That's fine with me.
This is the YakOff semifinals, and I want to ask you though, Chad, on that, because there's a lot of guys on here. I saw that podcast last night with Darren Wendell and that new canoe. The new canoes that Max called. Is it called a Max?
Yeah.
Are there plans in the works of going to that?
Yes.
We talked about this yesterday.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Tell me more.
That's going to be my next kayak.
It's actually not released for 2 more days officially.
Yeah.
Right, but tell me more about what's going to happen with you.
Well, see, so out here in San Diego, like there's a lot of times where I want to go outside the bay.
Yeah.
And I love my new canoe U10.
Yeah.
But in the front, it has that V and it's just straight up, right?
Yeah.
Anytime you're going against chop or you got any kind of wind, that splash goes straight up and blows onto your leg. So it's kind of a wet kayak when you're going through chop.
Yeah.
And so what really turned me on, which I already seen on the new canoe Max, they got a little step up there to knock that splash down.
Okay.
So it's made more for bigger water, more choppy water, and everything else. But the only thing I don't like about my kayak is what the new canoe Max is fixing. So it's like, but everything else is the same layout, it seemed like, as the U10. So
stability, everything,
yeah, stability and all that kind of stuff. So
you got it rigged up really well too for what you're doing there as well. And I mean, they were mentioning too about the one you have is just a great river kayak too.
Yeah, well, that U10 is all around fantastic. The only thing too is the U10 is 11 foot. This one's going to be 14 foot from what I'm hearing, I guess. And so it's like, and I don't want to get a trailer, so I'm going to have to maybe get one of those extenders from Malone to hold the back end of the kayak kind of thing or something.
Oh yeah.
That's I'm already kind of planning on doing that. So
yeah.
So throw a little plug there, Chad. Why don't you like to use a trailer? Because there's a different reason why you don't like to use a trailer in California than most people don't.
California, if you have a trailer on your truck, you cannot go over 55 miles an hour, and they are sticklers on it. And going 55 miles an hour on a California freeway sucks. People are just blowing by you. You're stuck behind diesel trucks pretty much the whole time.
But if you have a truck bed extender, you can go as fast as you want, basically.
Yeah, as long as you're not towing anything, you can go with the flow of traffic, which is in California, 80 miles an hour. And then plus it's just, when I do long road trips and stuff, and you got to worry about bearings and parking and going through drive-throughs. And there's just so many things about towing a trailer that makes it a pain in the if I can throw it in my back of my truck, I absolutely prefer that. So
gotcha. Is the traffic still as bad as it used to be in San Diego? I mean, is it?
It's never going to get the amount of people that are moving out of here, it should be getting better.
Yeah, it's crowded. But what's weird though is when you're fishing, you don't see a whole lot of people.
No, you don't. And especially this time of year right now.
Yeah. Everybody
in California is kind of programmed as once October comes, all the fish in the ocean go away, and you stop fishing until next April, May. And so this is actually my favorite time to fish. This late fall, early winter is my favorite time to be out there. It's the days that you see my video I just posted like an hour or two ago about the YakOffs. And that was just last week. Yeah. And I'm fishing on glass. It looks like I'm on the most calm trout lake you will ever see, but that's 3 miles off the coast. Last week in the beginning of December. So
wow.
And you get those kind of days in the fall and the winter time here, and there's nobody on the water. I didn't see a single guy fishing yet. So,
Wow, I want to bring this up too.
Marty, did you see Chad's video of him interviewing his hubyak?
Oh yeah, we're gonna play it, but first off,
Okay,
I got it ready to go. What I want to show everybody though is the bracket, and as you can see, Trevor gave it a great
yeah.
effort.
Trevor was awesome.
So did
Trevor
Paul.
put in a ton of effort.
Both those guys did, and they still are. I mean, Paul still is, but Trevor, man, he's kind of a poster child for the YakOffs.
Yeah. I mean, he was definitely the underdog. Paul has a lot bigger following and stuff, but he gave it all. It was totally cool.
Yeah.
And I couldn't vote last week because they're both my buddies, so I was like, I'm going to stay neutral.
Exactly. Yes. And it's fair. Like, but Trevor also said like he was blown away at the attention his brand got him, Fish Forage Off Road, and like the stuff that he did, and new sponsors, and how he got to bring Madame Lures and like Opa Gear and like those sponsors that he works with, like got to bring tons of attention to them. So he was pumped.
Yeah, I got to tell you guys, people love to see brackets, but at this point in the year, so many people have seen the college playoff bracket and all the controversy there that I hope that they'll enjoy watching our bracket. Because
fair enough.
It has been quite the deal with that, who should be in, who shouldn't. Well, guess what? Chad, you're in, and you're in the semifinals, man.
Yeah. I'm fighting hard to get to the next one. I'm definitely not coasting in.
I'm going to tell you something, though. You knocked off the defending champion.
I was so surprised on that.
When
go ahead.
The worst part of me running this whole thing, Marty, as you know, I tell you all the time, is every Monday morning when I find out who won, because I don't ask, like, I don't want to know who's winning, who's losing, or whatever. I don't want to influence anything.
Yeah.
So every morning, Jeff, our tech guy, Monday morning, I'll wake up on Monday morning and I'll look, and it'll be like, because they're on Eastern time and I'm on Pacific time, so they've already posted it onto our Slack channel, and then I'll see who won, and I never know until that second, right? Like that's it. It's crazy, but yeah, to see the amount of votes this year that have gone. I mean, the original YakOffs were only in spring. Now we're only in fall. They were both this year. And there's like, we grew, like the voting grew 430 something percent in 6 months.
Wow. Okay. So you guys that are watching.
And that's not just because Chad's better looking than you, Marty, because you were the first one.
There's some juice on this show, just so you know. I just want to say, the guys that are watching, if you could let us know, do you vote like just once a week? Do you vote every day? Do you do the bonus votes? Let us know, you guys, in the comments.
Yeah, good call.
That'd be good to know. But no, Chad has knocked off Jake. Jake again is another one that's just, I mean, he won it, and won.
And he tried again. I mean, he put a good video together and everything else.
Yeah. And so
he made a brand new build with a brand new boat, brand new color.
Like I said, I was worried. I thought it was going to be close, but it was going to be the other way. Yeah. I thought he was going to barely beat me. That's what I was figuring.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind how competitive you are, Chad, with all of the hardware you have.
Oh yeah, 100%. And Marty, and going back to Trevor, like you just said, it was very cool. Like I talked to Trevor on Sunday, and before we knew the results, and he just said he was so pumped with everything. But I also said, man, you're the first saltwater kayak fisherman that made it this far, and you're in a brand new boat, the Vibe Hydra, that has never been like, no one's even using that boat yet. Trevor was the first person in North America to get that boat. Wow.
And then
cool.
Chad's probably going to be the first one to get the new canoe.
I'm gonna try.
The
new canoe.
How I'm gonna set that up? I'm gonna do the same 1 foot steering and same mounts on the front and back. And so if I'm going dock fishing, I'm on the U10, or, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Traveling long distance, I'm going to do the max. If I'm going to go offshore, I'm going to do the max. So I'm going to have uses for both of them, and just have it set up identically where I can throw my motors on one and take it off and throw it on the other one, kind of thing.
All right, let's watch this. Here's the video you made of out in the ocean.
Hey, I'm proud of my sound effects on this. This is the first time I edited sound effects on a video. I'm so proud of myself. I'm not a techie guy.
Hold on.
We just talked it up and now we can't see it.
Hold on. We're going to start that over.
Marty's mind is, just so everyone out there in internet land, Marty's mind is somewhere else because he's leaving tomorrow for a Caribbean cruise for 10 days.
Yes, I am. And no fishing, unfortunately.
You get to just look at the fish.
His wife said no travel rods, Marty.
No, I didn't bring any. Well,
you're still at home. That's why.
She tried to put her shoes in my suitcase.
How dare her?
And wait a minute. Let me show you the shoes you're taking.
Marty's got like one shoe and a travel rod.
Well, no, but I do want to say though that so I got her talked into taking one less pair of shoes, but they're not in my suitcase. So she thought she'd be over the limit on her. I mean, I saw her stuff laid out. I'm like, are you kidding me? So anyway, it's all fun. I should have done a little video. It's pretty cool. All right, so here we go. Whoops, I did add to the scene. The only problem is the thing is on these deals, when you do them this way, they don't, if I make it bigger, it doesn't, it changes it to your reel, and then it won't play it right. So we'll do the best we can here.
I see what you're doing there.
Yeah, it's not on the YakOff website. This is off
not on there?
Facebook. Like you're playing this off.
Yeah, this is off Facebook. Yeah. So
that's why
it's not on the YakOff site, this one.
No, I just posted this like an hour.
New one. So just zoom in on it, Marty, and knock our faces off.
I can't.
I just released a fish and then released.
Okay, here we go. There we go.
That's my sound effect. Why the baits are sinking.
What's going on here?
The baits are going down. I'm in 90 feet of water right here.
90 feet of water?
Yeah.
So where are you at? In the harbor?
No, this is 3 miles off the coast.
California?
Missed a bite right there.
You're 3 miles off the coast of California?
Yeah.
I did that once. It's not very of course you had glass water. I was 3 miles out with Jim Salmons and I thought I was gonna die. Look at that. How far down did you catch that?
It's 90
I'm pretty
feet.
sure I'm pretty sure it's a double header.
Now
Yeah,
are you
it was right when it hit the bottom.
are you in kelp?
No, above hard structure,
Okay.
90 feet down.
Okay.
Those bass are just sitting in that stuff. So right when you're fishing a tight drag, as soon as you hook them, you got to start cranking. They're digging down, and you got to win the tug of war. Get them away from the rocks.
How did you know to go to that spot?
I won every tournament in San Diego in the last 10 years there by boat. That spot there, yeah.
But how did you know to go there?
Navionics.
It's got some special rock.
Yeah, it's the structure, yeah.
Because I know that, like in the Bassmaster, y'all look at that. In the Bassmaster, there's no secret spot. There you go. Look at that.
A round of applause.
Seeing that.
Dude, how do you like that sound effect? That was pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Pretty cool.
That was just playing again.
All right. All right, let's go. That tarpon. Look at that tarpon there.
You can just scroll down and probably find the interview. It is
Now, here it is.
right there.
Okay, here's the interview.
This is day 2 interview.
All right, guys, we're on day 2. All right, guys, we're on day 2 of the YakOff semifinals.
Yeah, I know. You see, there's microphones in front of the
Hubyak need your boats to go into the championship. So I'm interviewing
Expand it, Marty.
Hubyak every day this week to see what she says, to try to earn some votes for him, you guys. So today's question, Hubyak, what are your favorite places to fish at?
I like them all. Coastal waters are like Vegas to fish. Big, exciting, a little dangerous with sharks, seals, and whales. Oh, and those waves would give you a free surf lesson. Bays, they're reliable, lots of fish, just salt enough to keep it interesting. Lake and rivers, beautiful, but sometimes they really make me work for it. Mountain lakes, stunning and freezing. Every place is a challenge, but hey, making memories beats sitting on the couch.
I absolutely agree. Good answer.
Awesome.
That's pretty good, man.
You got a smart kayak.
I know. It's
All right,
sexy
guys.
voice, too.
It almost sounded like Siri in a way. I couldn't tell. It was good. That was good. Okay, let me get back here and get back to the. We're going to go back to the. Stop screen share. We're going to go back to the. What do you call it? YakOff Awards here and go to your stuff.
Yeah, so every morning there's going to be an interview, short interview like that, and then every evening there's going to be a fishing one.
Okay.
Wait.
You got to get it out there. Keep spreading it, man. You're doing good. That's pretty cool.
Every day this week, the morning and the evening video.
All right.
Love it.
So let's get your let's show people your rig here. This week's matchup. Can you guys see all that?
Yep.
Okay, so here's no, you don't have you don't have the new motor guide on this one.
Yeah, so that was right at the beginning where I had the motor guide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a good picture of your boat though.
Yeah. That was without, like I said, it's like I use it a lot of times without the front motor, sometimes with only the front motor, without the back motor. I mean, depends on where I'm going. This is at Pyramid Lake in northern Nevada.
Uh-huh.
And he's got He's got an NK 300 on that U10. And
Yeah.
that
That's
Newport
nuts.
flies on.
Oh, yeah, you can play that other video where I'm cruising at 6.5 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So you've got a lot of versatility in that kayak.
Yeah, and that forward-facing unit comes off. I have a regular Yak Attack box with just a regular 13 by 16, and then I have the one that has the portable forward-facing unit. So that is and for spotty fishing, you don't really need the forward-facing because they sit in the grass and down on the bottom.
Yeah.
Forward-facing really does nothing for you there. So I hardly ever use it in the saltwater, the forward-facing. Right. I use it every time I go freshwater fishing. So
yeah,
I wanted it to be very easy to in and out.
Well, you are vertical fishing in the saltwater most of the time, aren't you?
No, then that spot when you're fishing deep, it's just easier to fish vertical.
Yeah.
But with spotty fishing, you're not fishing vertical. It's shallower water, so you're casting, but short cast.
Are you casting for spotties mostly? Like I've never fished. Like I know Dave Brown always talks to me about spotty fishing. But.
Yeah, because you're usually with spotties, you're fishing like 6 to 12 feet of water. That's like all the bays are 6 to 12 feet, and they're just like any other fish. If they see your kayak, they're not biting. Yeah. So you gotta cast a little bit to get so you're not sprayed under your kayak where the fish is only 10 feet away from the kayak kind of thing.
Is that rocky shoreline, rocky area?
It's all sand. Spotties is there's not a lot of hard structure in the bays, but there's a lot of eelgrass and then dock pilings.
Okay, yeah.
And there's some clam beds, that kind of stuff. But San Diego Bay has some hard structure, but not a lot of it. All the other bays, it's just sand and eelgrass basically.
I see. Nice. Yeah, I saw where Justin put another screen on his. A large screen.
Yeah, he put a 16.
He put a bow mount on his, yeah.
Yeah, but I have. Is that it there? No, that's got the other screen. He's got one out in front of those screens though.
Yeah, I guess you look between the two screens to look at that one.
He can see. He looks on he's got his phone, 2 screens up front and 1 screen up front. So
Yeah, so that boat has the casting deck on the front, right? So he put a bow mount sonar on up there too.
Yeah, interesting. You guys both have good rigs, but I'll tell you, what I like about yours is the versatility.
Yeah,
you can go freshwater, you can go saltwater.
Yeah.
You went to a river, didn't you, recently?
Yeah, I fished the Colorado River this time of year. JoJo's family lives in Yuma, Arizona, the farmland out there, and right where the Colorado River goes into Mexico.
Uh-huh.
And that right there, it's flat land, so the river has a lot of lagoons that come off the main river, and it's all bamboo jungles and stuff out in the middle of the desert, basically. So it's a jungle in the middle of the desert.
Yeah. You know what, Marty, when I think of Yuma, Arizona, do you know what I think of?
What?
Vegas Vacation, where he has the fake ID and Clark Griswold's kid. He's like, where are you from? He's like, I live in Yuma, Arizona.
Hey, and get this, man, the Huskers are playing there for their bowl game.
Well, that has nothing to do with Vegas Vacation, Marty.
Because I could be taking a Vegas vacation. That's why. But
there you go.
I won't.
You're going on a Caribbean vacation tomorrow.
Huh?
You're going on a Caribbean vacation tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going down below Cuba there, right south of Cuba.
Speaking of that, did you ever find a pair of bathing trunks or what?
I ordered a pair of swim trunks off Amazon. They're the same color as my skin, so that'll be interesting.
When's the last time your legs seen sun, Marty?
Oh, I've seen sun quite a bit until probably 4 weeks ago.
Oh, okay, so you were.
Oh yeah, I'll fit in with those Florida.
Marty's also taking his new dry suit down to the Caribbean with him.
No, I'm not taking my dry suit. I might take this hookup Bates hat though with me. How about that?
You're careful. You're gonna think you're famous or something.
That's right. They'll say, "Hey, are you Chad?" Well, it's kind of like this, Chad. Back in the day,
I got one of these too.
Back in the day, I would loan my kayaks out, and guys would be out on the lake, and people would come up to them. They go, "Hey, are you Kayak Jack?" And they go, "No, but this is his yak." And we wanted to come up with some kind of T-shirt with that.
Yeah,
I'm not Kayak Jack, but this is his yak. You know, that kind of stuff. Anyway,
my buddy Tim, which is the same height and kind of build as me. You know, we go next to each other. We look nothing alike.
Yeah.
But we're just like the same build and stuff. And he wears the hook and bait stuff, and he does all the local trout lakes.
Yeah.
And so I don't do the local trout lakes. And every time, without fail, he has 2 or 3 people. Oh, you're Chad from Hookup Baits. He's like, no, I'm Tim from Hookup Baits.
I just say, hey, you want me to sign your kayak? You know. Yeah. No, that. So anyway, I'm taking the bare essentials down there, just some shorts, light gear. I'm gonna play some pickleball. Probably hang out.
Shuffleboard.
I don't
all your
have
money in the casino on the cruise ship.
Yeah, I'm not in charge. Anyway, we got all kinds of excursions planned too, so
that's fun.
Yep. So anyway, I hope I can get on for the finals, and I hope Chad, who knows, you might make it, and I hope you do well. Good luck to both of you guys, but it'd be interesting to have you. You're on here every week. It's like the Hookup Bait Show.
It's been 4 weeks
it's like sponsor so he's as regular like us.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anybody new on here, but you got a hookup bait to show us there. He's got to go back in the awards room. Nope, he's right there.
I tripped over my championship belt.
Oh, which one?
So these are your favorites, Marty. Watermelon Jack. Where am I at?
Oh yeah, Watermelon Jack. Guys, if you don't have those in your tackle box,
I can't see it, Marty.
You can't?
Yeah, you moved it, Marty.
I did.
Your thing's in the way.
I see. Never mind. Let me. I put you on mine. It shows you in front.
No.
1 second. Do it again here. Hold on. Okay, go ahead. Now do it. There you go. So there you go, guys. Watermelon Jack. It's kind of a bluish color.
That's the 1/8 Watermelon Jack.
Yeah, those are Oh man,
Money.
white
money,
belly.
guys.
And that's the thing, I'm very observant when I fish, and I just like every fish. Every fish is a different shade of color. Even though they're all the same fish, they come in 20 different shades, right?
Yeah.
And I always just look at fish, their colors on their back and everything. And I look at a lot of bait fish. If I ever see bait fish, I look at them and stuff. And that green color is the most universal color of every bait fish and just fish in general.
Yeah.
Is what I matched on that watermelon jack. I wanted the color that would match fish of any kind, and that was that's the most general.
Except when you came to British Columbia and you made red and green kokanee salmon copies.
Yeah, well, those are just weird.
Literally, Marty. I think we talked about this before, but
yeah,
I sent Chad what they looked like. He came up here and he made specific baits with the green head and the red body.
Yeah.
And I don't think you took any home. I have a bunch in my equipment room. I'm not telling you guys where I live. So, too bad.
Well, so I did that in Florida last year, right here in the USA Kayak Nationals last year in Florida, and they have the goggle eye, and so I looked at pictures of goggle eye bait fish, and they have that same exact watermelon jack green on the back, but then they have a yellow stripe through the middle of their body. So I just made watermelon jack with a yellow lateral line, and that's what I caught the fish that qualified me for next year's USA team on. I was on that one. I copied a goggle eye. For
sure. And just so you know, like if you go out on a boat in Florida, like Jupiter or somewhere, and you try to buy goggle eyes from a bait boat, they're like $4 a bait. Yeah. They're so expensive.
Well, that's that tournament. They had two bait boats sitting right 100 yards from shore from where the tournament started.
Yeah.
And you're allowed to go out to those boats before the tournament started. You couldn't go past the boats to buy your bait. And so probably 90% of the people there were fishing live goggle eyes. And I think you get like 6 or 10 pieces for $100.
Oh, yeah,
they're like $6.
And almost everybody in the tournament bought them.
Yeah, my buddy in Jupiter with the 65-foot Estrella, that Reed guy, we go out and he spends like $800 on baits just to go out for an afternoon.
Who's making money on that?
And we throw half of them back in the ocean.
Yeah, they say hookup baits are expensive.
Do those guys sell you? Do they go catch them or something? Or do they raise them?
Yeah, no, they catch them.
They catch them and then they come back and they sit at like Jupiter Inlet or places like that, and then you pull your big boat up there and then you can buy it off them.
And then you're just okay. Yeah, so go ahead, Chad.
So the goggle eye are a nighttime fish. That's why they're called goggle eye, because they have big eyeballs, because they're a nighttime fish. Yeah. So they stay up all night catching them at night, because they're hard to catch during the day. You got to catch them like within the first hour of daylight. If you don't catch them, you're not going to catch them. So guys stay up all night and catch them, and then sell them for bait in the morning.
On a sabiki rig?
Yeah, they use sabiki rigs.
Yeah, and then you'll pull up to these boats and they have giant, and you'll just like pass your net over the side, fill them up, and then you pay a bunch of money and you go fishing for the day.
Okay.
Or you could use hookup baits that look the same.
When you fished that tournament, did you win by a long ways then?
I didn't win. I got 8th place because I would have got 4th place, but one of my king mackerel tail got just nibbled on by a shark. So it disqualified my bigger fish. Luckily, my smaller fish was still big enough to get me into 8th place, which up to 8th place qualified for the USA.
Oh, wow.
I just squeaked in. so
it just any bite mark at all disqualifies?
Yeah, just the tail was just like chomp chomp. That's all it was, and then that disqualified my fish.
Why?
If it's touched by a shark at all, that's a lot of those tournaments like that. So, for its pelagic tournaments, because it can happen right at the beginning of a fight. Like if that happened to my fish right at the beginning of the fight, it takes his motor off basically, and you reeled in and you caught the fish. Where mine unfortunately happened right at color, like right at my kayak. And I never even felt it. It just he was fighting the whole time until he got up to my kayak, and all of a sudden it did stop fighting. And I'm like, what? I just reeled him up, and then he came up, and I was like, Then I seen the damage. I'm like, oh man, that just happened, like right there.
Wow.
So yeah, so I would have got fourth if that fish weighed, but I did still weigh him and stuff, and added the two numbers together, and I'm like, that would have placed me in fourth place.
Did you guys
So
wait?
Chad is now part of the U.S. saltwater team this year, and there's going to be a qualifier in San Diego in May, nationals in San Diego in August, the Pan Am Championships in
Panama.
Panama.
That's the one. That's why I qualified at the nationals. Yeah,
and then the Worlds are in Portugal this year.
Jeez.
So
I'm going to all of them.
Yeah. It's gonna be so fun. So yeah, there's big plans on that. It's and Keith is a big part of that. So we're gonna totally blow up the USA kayak saltwater kayak team.
Stuff, yeah.
This events, the team and the events and everything is gonna really take off this year. So if you have a qualifier in your state, USA saltwater kayak qualifier, you definitely want to try to qualify because it is blowing up and you want to be part of it. Sure.
So the nationals are in San Diego in May.
Yeah, it was in Florida last year.
The qualifiers are in May. The nationals are in August.
Yeah, but both, so each coastal state, there's I think 8 of them now, states that have a qualifier. It's like Hawaii, California, Oregon, Texas, Florida, Maine, and then they added 2 more this year. I haven't really heard which ones they were, but each state has a qualifier. They hold their own qualifier. Then the top 10 from that qualifier makes up that state's team. Like we were Team California last year. There's Team Texas, Team Hawaii. So then we all go to the nationals and fish against each other as a team. Of course, we're trying to figure what state has the most qualifiers, kind of thing. But you don't get no trophy over that. But it's just that's bragging rights of what team won, kind of thing. Last year, it's Team Texas took it up last year. They've outfished everybody. But so you're competing as a team, but it's mostly you're competing as an individual to try to make that top 8 to be on the next year's USA team, USA saltwater team, which is going to Panama, or last year was La Paz, Mexico. Who knows where it will be next year? So
will you be able to use your special spot during that next one?
No, the next one in San Diego is San Diego Bay is just amazing fishery. So
really?
It's going to be a 2-day event on San Diego Bay. So it's going to be front bay one day, because the fishery at the front of the bay is a totally different fishery than what's at the back of the bay.
Right.
And so it's going to be kind of cool. It's front bay one day, back bay the second day.
Oh, well, I got to tell you, I used to fish at Shelter Island, and I did pretty good on that pier.
Yeah, that's have you seen one of my posts last year, where just last week, where I was holding up 2 big bass? That was right in front of Shelter Island Pier.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they still catch a lot of queenfish there?
No, none.
None?
None.
You killed them all, Marty.
I literally would catch
Marty.
I would catch a couple 100 in a day.
Yeah. So that's how the ocean changes. That ocean is constantly changing. And back then, probably when you're fishing, back when I was a teenager and stuff, queenfish were everywhere.
Yeah.
And there was anchovies. There was 0 sardines in California. No sardines. It was all anchovies and queenfish, right? Well, then all the queenfish went away. All the anchovies went away. Then we had sardines. And then we had big tuna now. And that. Now it's slowly transitioning back. Every once in a while, you'll see a queenfish. Yeah. And right now, we have anchovy and sardine schools all around in California.
How about bonita?
Yeah, we got a good bonita bite going right now, actually.
Really?
Local coast, yeah.
We used to use a red rubber ball with a fly behind it.
Yeah. Well, no, you usually use the big water bobbers, the clear ones that slide up your line.
Yeah.
That was when I was fishing with a little white fly behind it.
No, we used those they were big red rubber ball deals. We'd cast them out.
Really?
We'd have a bonita fly behind it, 6 foot or so. And that's how we caught bonita.
That's how I started my love of fishing. My dad took me. Do you remember Redondo? Up in Redondo, they had that power generator where the warm water came out right there in the bay.
Oh, that same thing, yeah.
They called it the bubble hole.
Yeah.
The bonita would just be all over that because of the warm water. My dad took me there when I was like 6 or 8 years old and casted the water bobber. And he said, "Here, jig this in." Like the 5th cast, all of a sudden, got a 6-pound bonita, and I was hooked for life.
So going back though, Chad,
was that a hookup bait? No.
On this last tournament, you weigh the fish, or do you get points for each kind of species?
For the spotty bowl?
For the one that you qualifier, the qualifier one.
So our qualifier is species of fish, and then like in La Paz was species of fish. So a lot of the Pan Am is all the Pan Am tournaments is point system by species of fish. Right. And so when we made our qualifier in San Diego, I just copied that format. Right. And so in San Diego Bay, we have a 14 fish species list. So there's 14 different fish you can make points off of. Going from the easiest, lowest points to the hardest, highest points.
Yeah.
Over in Florida last year was an existing tournament that's been going on for 15 years, and USA Kayaking just piggybacked onto that tournament. So that was a dead weight kind of. You had to have a kill bag and keep your fish and all that kind of stuff. So it was dead weight of that on that one.
Okay, so that when you caught that mackerel, was that a dead weight one, or was that a?
Yeah, that was dead weight.
You brought it in with you. You brought them in with you. Yeah,
I had a kill bag under my seat, so I just threw it in. Actually, I just did the final editing of that video. It'll be out next week.
And did you guys eat those fish?
They had it where you can donate to, where they were giving the fish to a local foster
bank or something.
Yeah, that's what we did. We did that down in Dominican Republic. We donated our fish to a foster.
Yes. Yeah, they donated both my team mackerel.
Wow, interesting. Okay,
it's cool.
Good stuff here, man. We heard from on the saltwater side. Well, good luck.
All the fish I catch, I usually donate to my son and daughter because they eat so much.
All right. Well, so going back to the steel, so you're going to post a video every day. So guys, you want to look for that on Chad Deal Baits.
Interviewing the hub yak in the morning, and then a fishing video in the evening.
Yeah, the hub yak, which I thought was when I first saw it, I told Chad this today. I was like, "What is hub yak? Well, that's a weird name." Oh yeah, hook up baits. That makes sense.
Yeah. So a lot of the guys that are in the know, they instead of saying hook up bait, I was using hubs. They both.
Oh yeah,
hubs. It's
hook up
abbreviation. So the young guys started,
Yeah, I've been calling it a saltwater Ned.
Yeah. And that's the thing, our tagline, don't blink on the sink.
Yeah.
We use it on everything. Yeah, don't blink on. That came from a teacher years ago. And he just made an Instagram post and did hashtag don't blink on the sink. And I'm like, okay, I like that. So we took that and ran with it.
Yeah, nice. All right. Well, I don't know if I've got anything else unless you got something, Keith.
No, I think we're good. I just good luck this week, Chad, and Justin, wherever you are. Good luck to you.
Hey, if you want to give Keith, with his Newport hat on, if you want to give that a good plug, you should go to my speed.
I would say this.
Go to my speed video.
Look at this. First of all, look at this. My hair's growing back.
Hair back, yeah.
You're like a towhead.
Because my daughter shaved that one first. It's like growing back slow. That's why I keep wearing a hat. I never wear hats.
But. Like you have an inverted mohawk.
Yeah.
We also want to thank Guardian Angels for sponsoring the Battle Sponsor League. So guys.
So Chad from Guardian Angel was going to jump on here with us, but he is also a father and had to coach some sports tonight. Last minute, so he couldn't come on here. But Guardian Angel has been our semifinals and final sponsor for the first two YakOffs, and Jake from Sunday Paper and Chad from Guardian Angel are awesome sponsors, and Mike from D Hooker is going to be on here next week and talking about a little bit about, spoiler alert, 2 new tools from Guardian or from D Hooker coming out.
Eat one.
As opposed to the original. Some new ones coming out. But, otherwise, I would just like to say for sure, like Chad just said, say something about Newport. The reason I wear this hat all the time is because I like this hat. But also, the motors are awesome.
Yeah.
Howie sent me a 180 and a 300. Chad used that 300 in the Columbia River.
I used the heck out of
it. Time. He actually wrecked a couple of my props.
Sorry.
But no, those.
It did make
Chad went home and put a 300 on his U10. So
that's what I was telling you guys about the video I just posted at the beginning, I think I posted it Sunday.
Yeah.
I was cruising back to the dock the other day, and I had it full blast and just cruising at 6.4 miles per hour. Just as solid could be, just going. And there was even a little bit of chop on the water.
Yeah, that's like the Newports are so powerful, and it's so cool how you have all these different motors now, where the Bixby's are they have power in their own way, but on the right,
the Bixby's
if you guys have
light.
ever heard of, they're light and they're very adjustable to anything you want to do. And
everything. Yeah.
So I grew up in Canada, obviously, and we had this guy named Gray Owl, who was a native kind of speaker guy. If you like Thoreau,
Thoreau.
Marty, you're a teacher. You must know Thoreau.
Henry David Thoreau?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Gray Owl had a saying where he said, everything is beautiful, and in its own place, it's amazing. And just like Bixby motors, just like Newports, just like everything, like just like hookup baits, when you use what things are made to be used for in their right atmosphere and environment, they kick ass. And you got to find what suits you the best and roll with it, right? That's it.
So yeah, you guys that are out there getting builds, find what you need. And the other thing I want to plug is our Kayak Jack Sportsman's Expo, January 31st.
Yes.
We're going to have a lot of builds there. We have Eco Fishing Shop's going to be there. I recruited another chili maker this morning. He said that his chili has never lost. I was at the coffee shop this morning, and he said, "Hey, what's up with this chili cooking God?" He says, "I got a recipe that's never been beat." I said, "Well,
nice.
You might as well enter and see what happens." And so we got that. We got some seminars and stuff too. That'll be January 31st. Hopefully we don't get a big blizzard. We never have yet that time of year, but we had, get this, Chad, we had 60+ mile-an-hour winds last night with no snow or rain with it.
Just winds, huh?
That's bizarre. And in Colorado, they were getting 90 to 100 mile-an-hour winds.
And you told me today, Marty, when we talked, you still have grass in your front yard.
I have green grass in my front yard yet, which is I've never had. It's always been brown by this time of year,
Right.
Or like a deep frozen green or whatever. But it's like it looks like spring. But don't get me wrong
about that. It's like that tournament, the champion tournament last year, or just last weekend, on Mission Bay, and every year there's a kayak club that puts on a toy run or whatever they call them, toys for tots.
Yeah.
Body tournament on Mission Bay this weekend or next weekend every year. And this time of year for the last 5 years, it's been hard to even catch a limit of bass. If you caught 5 bass, you had a chance of winning.
Yeah.
Just last weekend, I caught 30, 40 bass, and then, and a lot of them big.
Yeah.
And it was just like, what is going on this winter? It's like, it's still spring right now here in San Diego. It's pretty crazy.
Now, don't get me wrong. Our lakes are frozen.
Yeah.
I mean, they thawed out a little bit yesterday, and there was water on top.
Except what you told me yesterday, you told that kid not to walk out on that water.
Well, no, I told him that there was a kid throwing a lure out there.
Actually, what you said was, I dare you to walk out there.
No, I didn't. But there was an inch of water on top of the ice, and this kid was throwing a lure, and I said, "Hey, man, I hate to tell you this, but you're not going to catch any fish today because they're under the ice, under that water." And I said, "But here's a."
Were you like, unless you have a hookup bait?
Now
They'll come through the ice.
Here's a card to my expo. We'll see you there. He goes, "Yeah, I went last year." So I was okay. I'll see you there. But no, we have ice. It's weird. And like yesterday, it was 50, 56, 58 degrees. Today it was 30 something. I got up to 40, I think. But we're gonna get. It's like what is in Nebraska? Where we're at in Nebraska, we'll have like 2 days of warm, 2 or 3 days of really, really cold, and then 2 days. It's just like a roller coaster. So we don't really get the good ice fishing here like they do up north. We're kind of like in a transition area, But you'll get 4 to 5 inches sometimes here. This is the earliest we've had thick ice. So, but yet we still have these spring-like conditions.
And where I grew up in Winnipeg, in Lockport on the Red River,
Yeah.
there's literally a community on the water. There's like stop signs. You drive your truck right up to your shack.
Jeez.
Like you park your truck on the right on the water. Yeah.
Well,
Every once in a while, one will fall through, but
yeah, I talked to somebody the other day that said the guy drove his truck out there, fell through the ice, and they left him there and they pulled him out in the spring when it thawed out. He was still in his truck, like he wasn't alive, but
he's preserved.
he was preserved.
yeah, he was totally fine, like Walt Disney.
Golly. No, I don't even go much. I don't do much ice. My son left all his ice fishing stuff here when he moved to Virginia last week, but I don't go unless somebody says, "Hey, you want to go with us?" And then I'm very I walk tenderly across the lake when I'm out there. I don't, or gingerly across the lake. Yeah, I don't like. I hear a crack and oh no.
That's all good.
But anyway, okay. Well, Chad, we wish you the best on this.
Yeah. Good luck, and Marty. Yeah. Have an amazing trip to the Caribbean.
Yeah, you bet.
Send me some photos, and hope if you can't join next week, I'll be running it for you.
You will. Hold on a second.
It's just not going to be the same without Marty, though. Screw it up. You got to use screw ups, Keith. Make it right.
I'll do my best.
Now you can wish me a good trip because
I
don't know how this now. I got a floppy hat that I'm going to take with. This is my summer fishing hat, but I don't think I can fit this. Like
what we want to see is your new trunks.
My new trunk.
Your bathing suits.
Oh no, you don't want to see them, man. They're bad. I ordered it. I'm like, what in the world? I should have got something designed on them because I put them on. It's like the same color, like I said, of my. Like people think I'm naked out there walking around. So,
Marty, there'll be a lot of places you can buy some blue shorts with flowers on them.
Yeah, I might do that. Because man, they.
Or I could show you my broken tailbone.
That was sick.
We seen that. That's gnarly.
Yeah. So you guys, all right. Well, we're gonna see everybody soon, and good luck to Chad. And then hopefully, see what happens.
Yeah, vote for the underdog.
Vote for the underdog. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that.
We'll see. Just get out there and vote. Good luck to Justin too. It's too bad.
You guys on the lazy river. How about that?